It's your brother Elisha. I just wanted to make another video. This one we'll be talking about the Conference 212 that happened in Greenville. I just came back last night. It was a phenomenal conference. It was amazing. If you've never been, you have to go. It's a leadership conference. It's usually in the 1st of May. So the same time every year. It's the first week in May. And this year they had speakers: Darius Daniels, Ron Carpenter himself, Tony Miller, Sam Chan, Stephen Furtick, Tavern Smith, and Hope Carpenter, of course. Some great speakers, some great people, some great messages, and a lot of teaching spirits. If you're very used to the old school style preaching, there's nothing really wrong with that. I'm not knocking that or anything like that. But these preachers are teachers. So instead of getting you hyped up and you walk out the same, you've learned something, you've gained something from these messages. You should have received something from every one of the speakers on these conferences of 212. The way Ron Carpenter and his team sets it up is amazing. It's always phenomenal every year. I went last year, was my first year. This year was my second. Also, they had Tasha Cobbs and Fred Hammond there, which was a great experience too. And we definitely had fun, and it was very much an enjoyable experience. Some of the things that they talked about was very amazing and incredible. And if you wasn't there, it's fine. If you wasn't there, get the CDs. I'm pretty sure they got the CDs and DVDs of the 212 conference for 2017. You got to get it. You got, if you didn't attend, even if you did attend, it's still to go, because it's so much information. It's hard to receive it all at one shot. It's just too much. So you have to get the CDs, you have to get the DVDs, and go back, recap, rehear it again, and you get something different. You'll get something different. You'll get a different understanding from it every time, because there's so much information. You have to understand that these speakers, they put hours and hours and hours of service and of sweat, blood, and tears into these messages, that it contains so much meat that you can't eat it all in one sitting. You may receive something now, and then you buy the DVDs or CDs, and you go back later and you'll get something else different. I don't work for 212 or Ron Carpenter, but this is just my personal experience that I really love these conferences, and I'm trying to make it a habit to go every year, because every year I'm always blessed. Every year I change, every year I get better, and I always leave out better than what I was when I started. And I always receive something, and when I leave, I always have something to work on when I get home. And that's the biggest thing. Is it's great to go to these conferences, and it's great to get a good word, and you think about it and you go, wow, wait, that was a great word. But if you don't apply it, if you don't use it, and it was just, oh, you heard it and that was it, then it did you no good. It did you absolutely no good. You have to use and apply. So what's the point of having tools, hammers, saws, screwdrivers, if you don't use it? You have to use it, or otherwise you won't be able to build a house. You won't be able to build a building. So it's great to have tools, but if you don't use your tools, it doesn't serve you a purpose. It doesn't help you at all. They're just sitting there. They're paperweight, basically, is what they are. They're paperweight. If you don't use these tools and use them effectively, and that's another thing, you have to use them effectively. A hammer hammers and nails. It cannot do what a screwdriver does. It hammers nails. If you try to use a hammer to screw in a screw, good luck with that. It's going to be very difficult. You know what I'm saying? So you have to use you have to have the tools. God gives you the tools and equips you. But then you have to use them, and then you have to ask God for the wisdom to use them effectively in the right area. That's also very big importance. But I don't want to make this video too long. I just want to make it quick, short, and to the point, and letting you guys know that the 212 conference is an amazing conference. You need to go next year. They're doing this every year. Start making reservations from now. Start booking it. At myredemption.cc. 2018. I know I'm going to be trying to book my reservations for next year already. Like I said, it's the first week in May. It's always an awesome conference. They have amazing speakers, very educational. They feed you. They give you something to go back home with. They give you something to chew on, And they always have, like Tasha Cobbs or Fred Hammond or somebody entertainment there at nighttime, which is also another good thing. But like I said, 212 conference, It was an amazing experience. I got to get the CDs and DVDs just because of the fact of it was just so much. It was just so much, and it was amazing. There was some speakers there that I've heard of, and other speakers that I've never heard of, but in all, they were all phenomenal. They were all amazing. I received a word from every single one, and I left blessed and better than I was yesterday. And that's our biggest goal, to be better than what we were yesterday, constantly working on ourselves, because He is the potter and we are the clay. Got that from Hope. And we have to allow Him to do His will in our life, and just surrender and sacrifice, and just let Him have His way. But like I said, wrapping it up, 212, awesome conference, 2017. I loved it. It was amazing, fantastic. I'm going again next year. If you've never heard of it, you got to look it up. You got to check it out. Book your reservations for next year. It's amazing. I'm telling you. If you have any questions, let me know. Contact me. Email me. You can email me, hit my inbox, like my page. I'll be giving more reviews on conferences or whatever, questions on the Bible, anything like that. Let me know. Again, look it up if you've never been. It's an amazing conference. It's in Greenville, South Carolina. You'll have an amazing time, and you will leave better. You will leave changed. You will leave blessed. You will leave liberated. It's amazing. 212 next year, 2018. Check it out. Book your reservations. I gotta say it again. And peace.